About 2 kilometres up Muriwai Beach and over the sand dunes, you'll find New Zealand's newest native species, the Korowai gecko. Auckland Council has been monitoring them twice a year for the last 5 years, trying to find out as much as they can about the little brown lizards. Because they're nocturnal, they like to find shade during the day. So the council's placed what it calls grids, which are sheets of corrugated iron throughout the sand, providing a warm place for them to rest. Today, council officers have us along to try and find some.
Everyone ready? Yep. 1, 2, 3. And 1, 2, 3. Or nothing there today.
No one was home for the first attempt.
Yeah, this is good, this is good.
But after searching for an hour, we're finally in luck.
3. Yes, yes, there's two here. There's 2 here.
Oh, there's 3
There's 4. There's 4, you've got 2 and I've got
the
2.
second one.
Normally we're just talking about single individual geckos, or at the very most 2. I don't think I've ever actually found 4 under a cover before. So this is pretty exciting to see them all like this.
This is one of the 4 Korowai geckos we were lucky enough to find this morning. This one here is an adult male. He's about the length of my hand, about 15 centimetres long.
Once the geckos have been checked over, they're released back into the grids.
We're going to release him.
This juvenile gecko leaps away, showing how quick they are. Years of research and searching have confirmed that just 32 geckos have been found, and only here at Muriwai Regional Park. Auckland Council senior ecologist Melinda Rickson says that number shows the species is vulnerable and threats urgently need to be addressed.
Because we've only found a reasonably small number of these animals, and lots of areas we've looked and we haven't found any at all, we know that actually this really needs our attention.
One of the biggest risks to the species is recreational use of the regional park's sand dunes, with 4-wheel drive vehicles tearing through the dunes and beachgoers clambering over them.
They're either indirectly affecting the lizards out there by just essentially modifying and destroying the habitat, but also they must be directly impacting the Korowai gecko as well, like actually directly killing them.
In collaboration with Auckland Council, Auckland Zoo has been putting out camera traps to try and understand the species and what's threatening them. The findings were staggering.
The poignant learning from that exercise was a heck of a lot more mice walked into them than Korowai gecko.
Don McFarlane, curator of ectotherms at Auckland Zoo, says once the mice are caught, they need to know whether or not they're eating the geckos.
Next week we're dissecting 180 mice at the zoo with a volunteer team with some veterinary guidance, and they are painstakingly removing a particular part of the gut of mice into vials off to the lab, and let's see whether those guts contain the precious Korowai gecko.
Local iwi Ngāti Whātua or kaipara has gifted the name Korowai to the species. Tūmaki of Ngā Maunga Whakāhi or Kaipara Ngāhere Malcolm Patterson says they floated numerous names but decided on this one.
It's derived from a traditional local name, so a traditional name for the South Kaipara Peninsula is Te Korowai or Te Tonga. It also references that the markings on the gecko are not dissimilar to those on some forms of traditional cloak.